Coming up in this episode.
Are you kidding me right now? That's a cob loaf bun, right?
Correct.
The burger is almost the size of the baby. I'm halfway.
You're halfway.
Once you've tasted the Hunky Tangy pie, I guarantee you'll be back.
That is a good pie.
My name is Alo Baker, and when I'm not talking absolute smack talk on the radio, I fancy myself as a bit of a rookie food critic.
Someone ate this in 13 minutes.
I've travelled all across our great nation, sampling from some of the absolute best in the foodie business.
That is an insane burger.
All beef, double cheese, bit of bacon, and 4 of the hottest chilies in the world.
That thing got the best on me. That thing is so hot.
Join me as we smash into some of the best food our nation produces with the odd challenge along the way.
What is this? Like it's actually 2 meters. It's got like 15 slices of cheese on it.
It's time to smash it down your guts. We're in Queensland. Why do they call it Queensland? Does the Queen love it or something? The place where the hipsters live. Oh wait, hang on, no, that's Byron. We're a little north of the New South Wales border, the Gold Coast. I'm talking Cav's Steakhouse. They've been dominating southeast Queensland for over 4 decades.
Any place that has a butchery on site has to do a good steak. You know what? You come here, you try your steak, you love it so much, you go next door, you grab the steak from their butchery and you cook it at home.
I would have certainly been a problem with the health department because I was drooling over every single product. But I decided to head next door and get an idea of what all the hype was about. And you could smell that steak searing goodness from just about every single corner of that joint. And while you're waiting for that perfect slab of meat to arrive on your table, why not take a moment to have a bevy or 6?
The rib fillet, medium rare, pepper sauce on the side with the rib topper.
Unreal. How do you like working here? Do you just want to eat all day?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I look at this.
Back.
Look at that. That's insane. This is absolutely unreal. Look at those chips. So good. It already tastes so good on the chips, so I'm just going to pour it all over.
Now, I grew up on a beef farm, which means I've got a pretty good grip on what I believe is a good steak. And this was a good steak.
Gold Coast, you came through with the goods. You told me Cavs was one of the best steaks here on the Gold Coast. And I've come here to suss it out. I came, I conquered, I demolished, and I have to say Cavs definitely has some of the best steaks on the Gold Coast, without a doubt.
Now, if you're looking to smash some steak down your guts, good news is Cavs has got a brand new building. Now, while we're here in Queensland, I thought I'd head just down the road. Burleigh, to a pie joint that offers some of the best pies in all of Australia. The Pie Guy. It's a self-appointed title that pretty much gives me the excuse to go to any bakery I choose.
No doubt you've heard of Queenie's Pies. It's almost like an urban legend here on the Gold Coast. And if you're a Gold Coaster, you probably know this place has a cult following. Queenie's homemade pies.
All right, we've got the butter chicken here, the Penang chicken, the curry steak, steak and mushroom, and my personal favourite, the pepper steak. And we've got a heap of other flavours as well.
Please don't underestimate the hype of this joint. These are good pies.
This is a pepper steak pie from Queenie's Pies. And this is personally my favourite. In fact, I've driven right across the Gold Coast just to have a pepper steak pie from these guys because they are unreal. Seriously, look at the thing. It's absolutely massive. It's bigger than a standard pie, and let's just have a look on the inside. I know this is not the conventional way to open a pie, but bear with me, I'm showing you this. Humongous chunks of meat. Just humongous chunks of meat inside of that. This is a pepper steak pie, and I guarantee you will not find a better tasting pie right here on the coast. He's given me tomato sauce. I don't need it because the pie is so good on its own.
Now, this place isn't just a bakery. It's a bit of a health food store as well.
Check this out. Teriyaki chicken. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at that, presented absolutely amazing. You get this for lunch. You just walk on in, walk out with one. Fruit salad, or maybe you want a dessert. Look at this. Look at the desserts on offer. Where to start? Might just finish my pie first.
Next.
Are you kidding me right now? That's a cob loaf bun, right?
Correct.
And later.
So this is one of the famous cherry pies from Young. You can see the full chunks of cherries in that.
Dubbo. Home to about 100,000 kangaroos and surprisingly to some city slickers, boasts running water and electricity.
We're at Burgies Burger Bar in Dubbo, Western New South Wales, because apparently there is a burger challenge that no one has completed yet. And today I'm going to give it a crack.
Burger Challenge! Now this challenge breaks traditional burger etiquette. It comes with, get this, no fries. Thus the name, Where's the Fries? Or WTF for short. It's so big, you don't get any.
This is the man himself, Burgie, who is behind this miracle burger. How big is this burger?
Imagine the size of your head on a plate.
That's a big head. That's a big burger. I've got a big head. Anyone finish this challenge?
No one.
No one.
No one.
Like how close are we talking? Halfway, 3/4?
Bit over 3/4.
I'm actually nervous because I'm not that big a eater.
I've got to tell you, Burgies Burgers is a magical place where all your burgery dreams can come true. And with a shop motto like no ever leaves the shop, you know they're legit.
We wanted to start something that was more old-fashioned, home-cooked meals, home-cooked burgers, things like that. So everything that we use is fresh. Yeah, and we just sort of try and make it a one-stop place for everyone. Whether you feel like something that's healthy, or a burger, or lollies, or we have soft serve, slushies, coffee.
And she ain't kidding about those lollies. They're more jacked with snacks than a 6-year-old could ever dream of. But we were here for one thing and one thing only.
Are you ready? That's all the ingredients weighed up there. 1/2 kilo of bacon, 4 patties, 4 pineapple, 4 eggs.
That's a kebab of just onion right there. And then look at this roll. Like, this is... I don't even know how I'm going to eat it like that. Like, I feel like we're going to have to get a knife.
You're allowed to cut it up.
The time was nearing for me to smash it down my guts. And truthfully, I was getting a little nervous. And just look at that grill. Every single item you're seeing is going on that one burger. It was time for me to retreat to my table while those experts jammed that cob loaf full of products that the original baker never intended to go on it. Sauce up that beef and onion, add a bit of bacon, add some egg, a splash of pineapple, and lastly, but not leastly, cheese.
My heart is nervous. Apparently, it's like... Are you kidding me right now?
You'll be right.
That's a cob loaf bun, right?
Correct.
A cob loaf bun. I can see cheese. I can see the eggs. There looks like there's a kilo of bacon, but he assures me it's 1/2 kilo of bacon. There's 4 beef patties on here. No one's ever finished it, right?
Not yet.
This is my time to shine. No one's ever finished it. The WTF Burger from Burgies Burger Bar in Dubbo. I can already vouch, I haven't started it, but I can see why it's never been finished. Obviously one of the biggest burgers in Australia.
Next.
I'm gonna try and eat it normally first, so you can compare it with the size of my head. Oh, I can't even think about food right now.
And later.
That's a good pie. That's a good pie.
I'm at Burgies Burger Bar in Dubbo, New South Wales, attempting a burger that is sure to shatter my dreams and crush my sensitive ego.
Are you kidding me right now?
You'll be right.
I'm gonna try and eat it normally first, just so you can compare it with the size of my head, and then I'll cut it.
You know there's a 20-minute time limit on it if you want to have the challenge correctly.
You didn't tell me there was a time limit.
Well, it was set by a 16-year-old.
Oh, great. Now I've got to live my life knowing that there's some 16-year-old jerk out there who's probably going to lord it over me.
All right, there's a 20-minute time limit. Not that this wasn't already like it's full on enough as it is. Burgies Burgers, WTF challenge. Have you got your timer ready, Burgie?
Timer's ready to go.
Timer is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try and take a bite like a normal burger first. Oh, look at the size of that thing. That is a burger. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Burgies Burger Challenge, give it up!
Because it's totally normal to cheer yourself on like an idiot, right?
Woo! I'm not even one piece of bacon down, but that tastes good. What sauce is that?
Wombat Belly Burger Sauce.
Wombat Belly Burger Sauce.
Yep.
That's Wombat delicious. All right.
I know I'm not allowed to do this, but I'm going to cut it like a pie.
It felt wrong to cut it, but I knew it was the only way I was going to be able to eat it without it falling completely to pieces.
That is good sauce, man. I like the taste of that. Oh, man. That looks good. I can taste it all. I can taste everything on there. That sauce is delicious. Making an absolute mess. The best part about this is a good burger. Like, it's often I've done these challenges and the burgers are just kind of just slapped together because it's all about the challenge, right? But this is actually still a really good burger. Like, I could see what Burgie says with, you could buy this for your family and feed the whole family and you're still getting a good feed.
As the clock kept ticking, I was starting to struggle.
Burgie, time call. Where are we up to?
10 minutes to go.
I'm halfway.
Halfway.
I feel like I'm more than halfway through the burger, but I couldn't really tell you.
Star jumps probably help you.
I ain't doing any star jumps, I'll tell you that now.
And before long, that doubt started to set in.
There's no way I'm finishing this in 20.
I don't know. Still 4 minutes.
4 minutes for this? That's 2 normal burgers right there. That's 2 normal burgers. Most of it's actually just bread.
And it certainly wasn't helping when Burgie started talking dirty to me.
Still see some bacon there. Another egg.
Oh, Burgie. That kind of talk is making me not feel great.
Go on, mate. Do you want that bucket now?
Oh, don't talk about the bucket.
It is available. Minute 30.
Minute 30 to go.
I was in a world of pain.
Oh, I can't even think about food right now.
That's 10 seconds.
10 seconds, all right.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's it.
There's no way I was gonna beat 20 minutes. There's 2 burgers worth still on this plate. I failed. I no longer deserve the title of the food dude because I failed. That was a monster burger though, Burgie. It's easily 1.5 kilos here still. Apparently he's got to weigh it still. Because I've got to...
Don't ask me why I deliberately face planted into my unfinished food. Maybe it was my own sheer disappointment with my abysmal efforts.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
So 1 kilo and 55 grams.
I know. There's 2 burgers still left in that. Like, look at it. There's still 2 burgers left in that. That's... I can't even... And so you were saying someone did this whole challenge and they only had like 300 grams left?
Well, I've seen 200 and 300 grams, yes. Which is probably...
Oh, don't even get me started.
The WTF Burger Challenge from Burgie's Burger Bar in Dubbo is not for greenhorns. Did I just call myself a greenhorn? We're in New South Wales, and hang on. Before all you keyboard vigilantes roast me for sticking to New South Wales, might I just remind you that while filming this show, we're in the midst of the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic. So going into state was not exactly easy, so lay off! Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Just down the road from Dubbo is this hidden gem, the town of Molong. Now, I'm here because I'd heard of a bakery that specialises in the humble pie, which, if you're not aware, is a type of food I'm moderately interested in. This place, I kid you not, has some of the best pies in Australia. I've heard about these pies in a little town called Molong. It's about 20 k's west of Orange, and apparently they have some of the best pies in Australia. This place, Hunky Chunky Pies, and if you drove past and you're not paying attention, you would miss this place. There is a rumour that there is a Texas barbecue brisket pie. I've got to try this out. I've taken on the title of Pie Guy, self-proclaimed pie lord and judger of all things pastry. I did say self-proclaimed, but that is true.
Hello, how can I help you?
There you go.
I want one of everything, please. The Texas barbecue brisket, look at that thing.
We've got the best pies in Australia because we use real steak. 100% steak and 100% chunks of steak, chicken, vegetables.
This right here is one of the best parts of the job. You're sitting here, you're waiting in anticipation. Benny's got one. What's this one, Benny?
Mate, this is our curry, sausage and mash pie.
Yes, that's bangers and mash, plus curry in a pie.
Yes, that is a new one. We're going to put this in the pie comp, which is in November.
Yep.
So we'll see how it goes, but what do you reckon? Have a go.
So, curry, sausage and mash.
Curry, sausage and mash. And we've got a nice, lovely, thick curry sauce with it.
Look at that thing.
capsicum, carrot, and a coconut creamy sauce.
Now look at that. Now that is a pie. And once again, for you, the people, I'm destroying a perfectly good pie by cutting it in half just to show you its inner guts.
Holy heck. When they say these guys do a good pie, they're not joking. This is possibly one of the best pies I've had in my entire life. This is just the first one. This isn't even the American brisket one. That potato is good. Big crunch factor. Falling apart. You know it's good. There's just chunks all through it.
Truthfully, this puts servo junker pies to shame any day of the week.
I would give that over 10, if not a full 10. If I had to be strict about it, I'll give it a 9.5. That is a good pie.
Truthfully though, I came here to smash one particular pie down my guts.
This is the bit I'm waiting for. So I've had the curry sausage and mash, which was good. It was definitely one of the better pies I think I've ever had in my life. But the brisket is the one I want to try. And here it is now. With some dessert. Texas barbecue brisket. Good?
Yeah, real good.
Real good. She's saying it's good. With a name like Texas barbecue brisket, it has to be good.
We use some Texas spices, rub that in, dry rub it into the brisket, let that soak in for 24 hours and then we cook it away. Pull it and we make a barbecue sauce and mix that through and put that in a pie.
So, brisket time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's falling apart in my mouth. That is so tender. I'm getting barbecue. I'm getting the full flavours of the brisket. You can tell it's been marinated. You can tell it's been cooked, slow cooked for hours. That is, oh. That's a good that's a good pie. That's a good pie.
I guarantee you'll love it. You'll never have a better pie than a Hunky Chunky pie.
Hang on, mate. I ain't done it yet. Throughout the series, there's one other item that must be tested before I can give a bakery the Food Dude tick of approval, and that is the vanilla slice. Luckily, I already had one of those in front of me.
That's a good way to finish it off. Grab yourself a pie, grab a vanilla slice. I would say definitely up there with some of the best pies and slices in Australia.
So come on down and remember you haven't had a real pie till you had a Hunky Chunky pie.
Next.
So I'm in Young, New South Wales. Young is famous for cherries. And all you have to do is drive through the place. Stop anywhere. There's like literally a van selling cherries. So this is one of the famous cherry pies from Young. You can see the full chunks of cherries in that.
Hey, here at the Food Dude, we're open to your suggestions. If you've got a saucy hot tip as far as the best food establishment in your local area, then hit us up on our Facebook page. Tell us about it so we can tell the world about it. Believe it or not, we're in the only township in Australia where it's illegal to be old. Yep, they kick grannies out by the truckload. All right, not really. Although the town's name is Young, it's actually got nothing to do with the age if you want to live here. It's kind of got more to do with cherries.
So I'm in Young, New South Wales. Young is famous for cherries.
I don't know if you can see there's cherry trees everywhere.
And all you have to do is drive through the place. Stop anywhere. There's like literally a van selling cherries. They're fresh, they're local, and you know that they're going to be good. And come in December, you get the big juicy black ones. I can eat a whole box of them on my own. If you've only ever bought fruit from the supermarket your entire life, it's a bit hit and miss. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not. If you buy it farm fresh, it's almost always guaranteed to be 1,000 times better.
Do you know me? If I'm in a town, I've got to hit up the local pastry tastery.
So this is one of the famous cherry pies from Young. Apparently they're famous because they're from Young, and Young is the city of cherries. That looks brilliant. The pastry feels brilliant. It's nice and soft. And that is good. That is really good. In fact, let's just open it up. You can see the full chunks of cherries in that. Full chunks of cherries.
And considering I was at the local bakery, I thought I'd do something out of character and grab something for the road.
This is the pepper pie from Young Bakery. Oh, brilliant. Look at a big chunk that comes out straight away. There's a beautiful pie. And you see the big chunks of pepper in there. For the bakery here in Young. Beautiful.
It was time to smash it down my guts. Next time.
Giving me like 16 burgers here. This is good.
And I feel pain unlike anything else.
All just chicken and cheese.
Don't forget to give the Food Dude a follow on your social media pages, and while you're there, why not try and buy yourself some Food Dude merch?